Hello class, my name is Joy. Hi class. So today our topic is transportation. Yeah, with transportation. Have you guys ever heard of transportation? Well, in today's class, I will teach you guys our sentence pattern, which is what kind of transportation do you use? What kind of transportation do you like? And what kind of transportation do you ride to school? With each of these, I would like for you students, for you guys to be able to get familiarized with the sentence pattern. For example, what kind of transportation do you use? We would be using certain pattern like I use the bus or cars or trains. So today, let's review or let's learn about our vocabularies, which consists of walking, right? Walking, very simple. Bicycle. Everyone has a bicycle. Cars. Could be small car, could be big cars. Trains. Choo-choo. Trains. Buses. Or some of you guys may know it as 公车, right? Buses. Subways are trains, but they're underground trains. So trains can be on top or on under. And then helicopter. Helicopter and planes are two different transportations. Helicopter, later on, as I'll show you a picture, helicopters only have two pillars or two things, while a plane has two wings, like two wings in front. Helicopters have it on top. And then we have motorcycle. Alright. So let's learn our sentence pattern. What kind of transportation do you use? In this sentence, we will have to write I use the, as you can see here, the first one, I use the, and let's see, I'm the student, I use the bus, right? I use the bus. Or you can say, I use the train. That's one that you can use. I use the train, right? So this one. Or you can say, I use the subway. Another way you can say is, what kind of transportation do you use? You can also say, I use my bicycle. I use my bicycle, as you can see here. I use my bicycle, right? You can use that. Next one is, what kind of transportation do you like? What kind of transportation do you like? You can say, I like to walk. That will be one of it, right? I like to walk. Or you can say, I like to cycle. Cycle. I like to cycle, right? I like to cycle. Or you can say, I like the train. The train. That's another way of using this sentence. So this, number 2, as you can see here, number 2 is what kind of transportation do you like? You can say, I like to walk, or I like to cycle. Cycle is the same thing as bicycle, because cycle is the action. So you're doing the action. Bicycle is the object. When you put to cycle, means you're doing the action of cycling. So I like to cycle, or I like the train, or or you can say, I like my bicycle. Like this. I like my bicycle. Let's learn that. I like my bicycle. Or I like my motorcycle. Motorcycle. I like my motorcycle. So this is what you write. I like my motorcycle. The next sentence pattern is, what transportation do you ride to school? So you can say, I ride the bus to school. Right? I ride the bus to school. That's a sentence pattern you can use. I ride the bus to school. Anyone else? So you can think of, I ride my mom's car to school, or my mom rides me to school. That's another sentence pattern. If you want to use cars, you can say, my mom rides me to school. Rides me to school. Rides. So you need to add the S at the end of ride. So rides. Another sentence pattern is, what transportation do you ride to school? You can also say, I take the bus to school. That's another one. I take the bus to school. That's another sentence pattern that we learn. So we learned all the sentence patterns. So now let me show you all our vocabulary. So walking, right? So this is different kind of transportation, as you can see. This is different kinds of transportation. And then in each of this transportation, let's look at it. You see, we have bicycle. Let's write it. Bicycle. Another one will be car, right? Car. Okay. And Helicopter. Let's spell it. HELICOPTER. Helicopter. This is train. This is train, right? Train. It's train. Get it? And here, over here is motorcycle. See? It's a motorcycle. So let's go. Motorcycle. And here is a plane. This is a plane. This is a plane. Right? It's a plane. Subway. Subways. These are subways. Subway is a train. Subway. Then we have walking. This is walking. Walking. So, walking. Like that. So, that's just one thing. Now with these sentences, let's make a sentence with each of these. So like bicycle. What sentence can we make with bicycle? I rode my bicycle to school. I rode my bicycle to school. So rode is past tense of ride. I rode my bicycle to school. And then we say, let's go to cars, right? So I rode my bicycle to school. I rode my bicycle to school. Another sentence that we can use, car. My mom drives a blue car. We're using the word drives. My mom drives a blue car. Helicopter. My dad rides a helicopter to work. Right? My dad rides a helicopter to work. Train. The train comes every 2 hours. That's a sentence that we can use. The train comes every 2 hours. See that? Another one would be motorcycle. Yesterday, I saw a motorcycle at the park. Right? Yesterday I saw a motorcycle at the park. This is my sentence. A plane. My family and I rode my family and I took a 9-hour plane ride to visit Grandpa. My family and I took a 9-hour plane ride to visit Grandpa. So this sentence we have took and we have ride, which are both verbs. Took and ride are both verbs. Subway. When we visited Grandpa, we took the subway to his home. When we visited Grandpa, we took the subway to his home. So, visited past tense, took is verb. So these are both verbs. Then walking. Walking. You can say, I walked to school today, or I am walking to school. That's another sentence. I am, so you can say the first sentence, I walk to school, and the other one is today, or you can say, I'm walking to school. Both of these are correct. So, that's just how we use some of the sentence pattern and also using our vocabulary words. Alright? In this next hour, you're going to have some worksheets and we'll have some short games where we're going to play and use our vocabulary words. And I would need you guys to, from this, I need you guys to be able to make your own sentence about a short paragraph about transportation. For example, my topic is about traveling to school. I say, so my sentence will be, in the morning, I wake up at 6 a.m. My mom makes me breakfast and helps me get ready for school. My mom takes me downstairs where we wait for the bus to come, and then I'm off to school. So I use a lot of it. So I use bus. I use my transportation as bus. You can use any transportation that you want. Just write a sentence and I'll grade it later. That's the end of our class.